I'm going out for a bit.
All right, I'll be here.
Today's newspapers. I should pick one up. The headline is about Douglas Carter. I wouldn't mind reading that article. There's a rally for Senator Markham today in Bethesda Square. Talk about luck. I'd really like to meet that man. I'll need a few quarters. I don't think the machine will accept that. I don't think the machine will accept that. I'll need a few quarters. Gretchen?
Yes, Malachi?
That's all for now.
Very well.
The city is full of street vendors. That one sells flowers. I've no interest in flowers, in permanent things. I'm not in the mood for alcohol at the moment, and that lounge has little else to recommend it. Cherries on top. It's a lounge Gretchen frequents. I went in there once, but it wasn't my cup of tea. My wallet. The kitchen is clean and almost never used. I prefer it that way. Mr. Walker is here. He must be in the guest room. I don't keep anything on the balcony. It's too exposed to high winds and the elements. The view makes the apartment a good investment, even if I'm rarely here to enjoy it. I get a touch of vertigo when I go out there. I prefer this side of the glass. The couch is simple and clean, like everything in this apartment. I had that sent from Japan. I like the simplicity of it and its exaggerated length. The couch is simple and clean. The nightstands are like everything else in this apartment, blessedly devoid of any history whatsoever. I might need a few quarters. My old MP3 player. I keep everything on my phone now. If I want to listen to music, I've plenty on my phone. My bed is quite comfortable. Too bad I'm rarely home to sleep in it. I haven't needed to use those in over a year, thanks to the Xanax. I don't need them right now, thank God. I prefer things very orderly. There's less to keep track of that way. The view makes the apartment a good investment, even if... I don't have time for a shower, and I've no other pressing business at the moment. Mr. Walker, might I have a word with you in the kitchen?
Be right there.
I trust everything is to your satisfaction. With the room, that is.
Yes, sir. It's fine. You have an amazing apartment, if you don't mind my saying so. But I think it's interesting that a guy who makes his living in antiques has such modern furnishings.
I find new things relaxing.
Ah,
Things with history. I'm always thinking about them.
good to know.
I have some people I need to meet. I'll be out most of today.
Is there anything you want me to do in the meantime?
Yes, stay here.
I didn't have any other plans. What about tonight? Gretchen invited me for a drink at Cherries on Top.
Did she?
She did?
Mr. Walker, there are approximately 2 million women in Manhattan. Must you really indulge with my only other employee?
Don't worry, she's not my type.
Now that you've seen the apartment, any thoughts on security?
Yes, sir. I talked to the bellman and the building manager. Nice guy, by the way. No one's to be buzzed up without clearing it with me. The manager ran me through their security system. They could use a few more cameras, especially on the roof, but overall it's pretty decent. Even so, I'd recommend installing sensors on the doors and windows. I can order them if you like.
I see. Good work. I'll think about the sensors and let you know. That's all, Mr. Walker.
Yes, sir.
I'll need a few quarters. I've heard of Carter before. He doesn't seem like the kind of person you'd invite to speak at a morality convention. I've heard of Carter. I do need to call the Congresswoman with my report on the rifle, but I'd like to see what I can learn about Senator Markham on my own first. She may prove useful once I know what I'm looking for. Oh my, she's the very picture of teen rebellion. Take him where, exactly? I don't have anything to say to him. Chances are the man with the clipboard is in charge here.
Can I help you?
I'd like to get into the VIP tent. Is there a charge?
No, sir. Your name has to be on my list, and you'll need a VIP badge.
Surely we can work something out.
Sorry, sir. Those are my orders.
I should talk to the man at the entrance. I don't think he'd give me his VIP badge if I just asked politely. Excuse me.
Yeah? What do you want?
Hello, I'm Malachi Rector.
Okay.
Would you mind distracting someone for me?
Who?
The man on the phone over there.
I don't know. What's in it for me?
My everlasting gratitude?
Ha! That's funny.
Are you here for the rally?
You mean that old guy down there? No.
Excuse me, miss? I wondered if you might do me a small favor.
What's in it for me?
Well, cash, obviously.
Oh, hell no. I'm not that stupid. Go and trap someone else. I'm totally not going back to jail.
I'm not... Forget it. I might have a use for this. Excuse me, miss? I wondered if you might do me a small favor.
Like what?
See that man over there? I'd very much appreciate it if you could attract his attention. Just be watchable. I can offer you this MP3 player in exchange.
Are you serious? All I have to do is get him to look at me. Hell yeah.
Excellent. It's all yours.
Hey, this isn't some kind of trap, is it?
With an MP3 player? No.
All right, you're on. Watch this.
I think he'd notice if I tried to pull the badge over his head. I don't think he'd give me his VIP. That's not going to help. That's not going... That's not going... I think he'd notice if it... She certainly is attracting attention. She's doing so well. I wouldn't want to interrupt her little show. I don't think he'd give me his... I think he'd... Gretchen's desk is more cosmetic than fun. I'll take it with me.